Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch here in sunny South Africa. My name is GUSTAV MULLER and this is Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 91. Today's whiskey is the Arran Malt, 14-year-old, single malt from the Arran Distillery. The Arran Malt from the Arran Distillery, situated of course on the Isle of Arran and founded in 1995 according to the gift box here, established 1995, and this is the gift tube. Situated on the Isle of Arran and it's owned by the Arran Distilling Company. Let's see if we can find it on the map here. That is the lowland area and the highland area, and right here is the Isle of Arran. And the Arran Distillery is right at the northern tip of the island, right there. So if I zoom out a bit, there you can see the Isle of Arran with the Arran Distillery. Interesting about the Isle of Arran, there used to be, long ago, there used to be 50 small distilleries on the island. Most of them, of course, illicit stills, but today only this one distillery. But interestingly enough, the whiskey from this one distillery is sold in 50 countries. So almost poetic. Used to be 50 distilleries, today only one, but the whiskey is sold in 50 countries around the world. And quite a popular distillery, visited by 100,000 people in the year 2016. I visited this distillery a while back with my son, and there's our photograph at the distillery. And these are our two Dachshunds. We got them a year ago, and when they were still puppies, we named the one Arran and the other one Jura. So we've got Arran and Jura right here in our home. Right, let's get to the whiskey. I poured the dram just before I started the video to give it an opportunity to open up a little bit. 14 years old, matured in both ex-Bourbon and ex-Sherry casks, bottled at 46%. 46% ABV, and there's a bit of information on the back here, but nothing worthwhile to read, and also there. So I'm just going to skip to the tasting notes straight away. 46% non-chill filtered and also natural color, which always makes me very happy because it means maximum flavor. Wonderful, fruity and floral, and you can see the color there. What color would this be? Let me just double check on my color chart. I would say this is almost like a copper or a deep gold color. So not that dark, quite light, probably around, more or less around there on the color chart. But with quite a floral and fruity nose. Citrus and lots of fruit. A bit of peaches and apples, but also tropical fruits. Papaya, mango and melon. It's one very big bowl of fruits. There's also a bit of malty notes and some cereal notes. Vanilla, nuts and fruit candy and honey. Complex nose with a whole lot of elements. On the palate, a little bit of a bite, probably because of that 46%. But warm and creamy, and some of the fruit repeats on the palate. straight from the nose to the palate, the citrus. But there's also some pear and a bit of rose water. There's a spiciness, some pepper and ginger and cinnamon that I pick up on the palate. And a bit of honey. A little bit of sea salt in the palate as well. But a rich impression that I'm getting with some bitter notes, salted nuts. It's a medium long finish with a richness to it, some oak spices, sweet cereal, rose water, bitter chocolate and saltiness. This is quite a complex whiskey. There's quite a lot going on in this whiskey. Let's see what a few drops of water will do to this before I get to the food pairing. 46% alcohol, so a few drops of water. Oiliness there because of the water. Let's see. Some ripe oranges and some more rose aromas, like a rose garden. Very smooth with those sweet notes and a little bit of saltiness. And then the bitterness and the aftertaste. So if I have to summarize what I'm experiencing here with the Arran Malt 14-year-old, I would say fruity and floral with spicy salt. That would be my summary of this whiskey. So definitely an above average whiskey for me, but not yet there in the top few whiskeys, but very good. Price wise, $75 in the US and £42 in the UK, and here in South Africa around 800 Rand. If you want to pair this whiskey with a food snack, then I would recommend that you try to connect with the salty notes and the nutty notes and some of the chocolate notes. So I would recommend some salted nuts with cranberries, and I've actually tried this and it worked quite well. Salted nuts with cranberries, or otherwise a rose flavored Turkish delight to connect with those floral fruity notes, or otherwise semi-hard cheese with fruit. That could work very well. A nice cheese plate and fruit, or any dark chocolate with orange. This one is the Lind Creation Sumptuous Orange and Dark Chocolate. So then you'll connect with those citrus notes and the chocolate. And this one is Lind Excellence Orange Intense. But for today, I have picked dried fruit in a honey chocolate. So these are blueberries, but covered with a honey chocolate coating. And that is what they look like. Let me rather take one out. So this is what they look like. Chocolate ball with a dried cranberry inside. Let's see how this works. Wonderful, the fruitiness, the dark chocolate, a slight bitterness there with the honey. The honey connects, the fruitiness connects, the chocolate connects. This is a good pairing. Dried fruit covered with chocolate. I would give this easily a 4.5 out of 5 pairing. And I must say I did battle a bit to find something that will pair very nicely with this whiskey. So I'm happy that I found this. Always an adventure. Thank you for watching. See you again tomorrow when I will be reviewing the next in the Arran series. Remember to share this video with your friends. Sláinte.